Hello and welcome back to another episode of Building Paradise Island. I'm your host, UmbreonMoonlight, and before we get started with today's video, I noticed when I was going around checking to make sure the dock looked good and I was happy with it, that this block right here, this fence post, we had it like this and it was 3 blocks here and 4 blocks here, so we're just gonna move that over by 1. So it's nice and even now. And I feel that looks a lot better. I can't do it over here, because then we would have to move this back by 1, which I might end up doing in the future, but I think this is fine the way it is now, even if we wanted to. Yeah, see, we can't do that. We would have to move this over like this if we wanted it even, and, oh, well. Yeah, I guess that looks a little bit better, but I think we're gonna just keep it how it was for now, and if we want to change it in the future, we can. Anyways, in this episode, we are going to be doing some terraforming. With this, we did the dock the last, 2 episodes, and I figured that I don't want to do this 3, 4, 5 episodes in a row, one thing, and then everyone gets bored with it. So we'll come back to the dock eventually, because, again, I'm still not sold on the stripped logs. I'm not sure if I want that or wood, so in between the next couple episodes, I'll decide what I want to do with this. But I figured we would get some terraforming done on the actual island today, figure out where the house is going to go, and just really figure out exactly where the landmass, where we want it to sit. But first and foremost, we gotta move these donkeys out of the way so they don't die. But anyways, how did everyone's Halloween go? I'm quite curious on that. We had a fun stream. We did the Witch's House MV, and that was pretty fun. Didn't have a ton of viewers, but I wasn't expecting a ton of viewers, just for the simple fact that it was Halloween and everyone was probably out, trick-or-treating and stuff. It was really, really nice. It was a nice Halloween this year, surprisingly as much. Usually it's really cold out during Halloween, but no, it was 70 degrees and didn't rain. It wasn't crappy weather out this year. It was a great turnaround. And to get into something else, I noticed in the last 2-3 videos that the audio in this game has been low. You could barely hear the footsteps and everything. You could barely hear the block placing. And in last episode, I noticed it was really bad that you couldn't hear basically anything. Well, I had been recording with my stream settings instead of my actual recording settings for volume. And the game volume, if I go over here, the game volume was down to here, like how I normally play, because I have YouTube in the background, not up to max. So yeah, I do apologize for that. I'm hoping that this fixes the audio problem. If it doesn't, let me know down below, and I'll continue to mess with it and see exactly what's going on. Because that's the fun part about streaming and recording. You tend to have technical difficulties, and I don't know why I didn't notice that in post editing, but it sounded fine on editing. It just didn't sound fine in YouTube. I don't understand that. Let's see, we're gonna replace. I cannot spell. Not beacon. Wow, I can't spell today. Awesome! Wow. Wow. Thanks, brain. Replace birch leaves with air. Jeez. Jesus criminy. I can't believe it. I couldn't remember how to spell birch for a second. Man, my brain has been just all over the place, man. I can't remember the simplest spelling of things lately. And that's probably due to the clocks went back an hour yesterday, so my entire schedule is, like, messed up. So I hate daylight savings. I hate it. No, I don't think many other countries in the world does it. I don't know why the United States does it. I don't want us to continue to do it. But anyways, on to some more interesting topics. I found out as of, what was it, yesterday or was it the day before yesterday? Something along those lines, either yesterday or the day before yesterday. Nintendo has an app out now for their soundtracks. And I thought, are they finally doing what the fans have been wanting for a long time and giving us the, their music on an app like Spotify? I thought it was going to be this great thing. I come to find out that once again, Nintendo being Nintendo does what Nintendo does. And yeah, no, for one, you need a Nintendo online subscription, which is already limits your capabilities, because if someone just wants to listen to the music and they're not, they don't have a Switch or they don't use online for anything, you're spending $20 a year for what? Just music? It seems like kind of a waste of money. At least with Spotify, you can listen to stuff with ads, and that could have been another stream of revenue for them. But pause one. But I guess they didn't look at it that way. Oh, Nintendo's just being Nintendo. Wanting to do things really oddly and different for no apparent reason other than the fact that, well, that's just Nintendo. And they don't have, they have pre-made playlists already on there, but it's not like it's your run-of-the-mill games. You got your Zeldas and your Marios and your, I think it's Kirby. I haven't checked the app out yet. It's still not on the App Store where I live for some reason. But yeah, why are these trees? Alright, I'm gonna make a cut really quick and I will be right back, because this shouldn't be doing this. Alright, I'm back. I don't know what was making the game lag like that, but whew, that's why the leaves were not disappearing, because they were already gone. But yeah, anyways, back onto the Nintendo music app thing. They have just basic soundtracks, which is cool. It's still a new service, so they'll probably add stuff along the lines. I just don't think it's going to take off like that. Why can't they just give us the music we want to listen to, just let us buy it? Why does everything have to be a subscription model nowadays, first of all? Everyone is getting sick of everything becoming a subscription-based thing, and they're getting sick of, not being able to outright just buy music. And we would buy their music if we could, but no. It's just another, Spotify thing. And why didn't they just put it on Spotify to begin with? I don't understand it. Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music. I know there's some people that use YouTube Music still, which, for the handful of people that actually do, cool. And that really makes what Nintendo's doing redundant, because they can just listen to it on YouTube for free. I think YouTube Music's free. If not, you get premium anyways, which I have, and it's better than what Nintendo can be offering. So they came so close. Nintendo came so close to giving us what we wanted, and they fumble yet again. Not that then the good graces of people right now anyways, because of the whole Palworld lawsuit that they're doing. Which, speaking of Palworld, I have been, sucked into that game. I'm almost done with the Pal decks. And I'm almost done with the Platinum Trophy. I'm so close. Why are these trees not doing it? Oh, it's glitching out again. I will be right back again. I have no clue what's going on with this. Alright, we're back. I have no clue what's going on with that. Is it my simulation distance? Let's bump this up to 10 blocks? Sure. I have no clue what's going on, though, guys. It's weird that that's glitching out. I usually don't have a problem with world edit and doing this. But anyways, we're gonna now come grab the house and raise it up a block. Raise it up a couple blocks because we don't want it getting in the way. I don't want it destroyed quite yet. We will be updating it within the next couple episodes. But for now, I need it moved. But yeah, to get back to Pale World, I'm almost done with the Pale decks. I'm almost done with the trophies. I got a lot of trophies yesterday. And the Platinum's just been super, super fun. Like, it's not an easy Platinum, but it's not a difficult Platinum either. It's the right balance of being fun and you not wanting to rage quit over something. It's been a lot of fun, and I thank the Pale World developers for a fun game, because I thought it was just going to be a meme game, to be honest. I bought it like, it's Pokemon with guns. But no, it's, from what's there, it's a pretty well-crafted game. Just needs a lot more, like, bug fixes, because I've come across a lot of bugs. I keep glitching through the map. Invisible walls that you can climb up. I do think your stamina meter drains a little bit too quickly, even, like, maxed out like I have it. And, like, there's no way to reset your stat points when you sink them into something, so I sunk it into some stats that were really not useful, because I went into the game blind. I didn't want to know anything, I just wanted to play and figure things out along the way, so I sunk it into a whole bunch of stats that didn't need it, and I feel stupid now, so there should be a stat resetting feature, I feel, in the game, with one of the updates, and honestly, it's been super fun. It's scratched that itch that the Pokemon games, as of late, have been not giving me, so I'm super happy with the game and super happy to see the outcome of further development in the future. Let's see, replace Birch. Log. Log with A. I thought I hit leaves for a second. There we go. Okay. So what I think I'm going to do first and foremost is, let's see, where do we want? Okay, my coordinates already up. Where do we want this to sit? I think we agreed last time it was going to sit on 91. Do we want it on 91 or do we want it on 90? I feel like 90 would be too low. 91's like you have that block, you can see over the fence, but it's not like super high. But oh wait, I'm reading my Z, not my Y. Oh my god, that's dumb. So this is 66, which is what we had it on. 65. This is 64. So 64 I feel would be too low. This is 65. It looks a little bit better, but I think 66 is where we had it before. I think that's going to look a lot better. So we're going to want to start probably right here. And we are going to go probably out to here right now. Yeah. Probably going to go. Let's see. Right. Let's try to go right here. Replace air with sand. we're gonna do it again so we can fill it all in. We're gonna have to fix the sea floor here, but that's okay. That can easily be fixed. So we're gonna do it a couple more times. Oh no, the sheep are stuck. So now we're gonna replace the grass. Can I spell today? Grass with sand. Oh, fantastic. Ha! I forgot the flowers were there and they oh. Oh, I forgot sand doesn't break the flowers. The flowers breaks the sand. Oh, I forgot about that. I haven't done World Edit in a while, so we're going to fill those holes in. Oops. Alright. So now with that all set, that looks about not right. Yeah. Alright. So we're gonna have to fix this further, which is alright. So we're gonna do from here. So that's weather clear / time set day. So what we're gonna do then is come over here because we went one block too high. Replace sand with air. There we go. That looks a lot better. So we're gonna have to fix this too. So what we're gonna do is clear the water out in this section so we can terraform it correctly. But so yeah, to get back onto the Nintendo Music thing, like I like the idea of the app. I like that Nintendo's finally listening to fans. I think it's too early for us to be judging them too badly, but I definitely don't feel like needing a Nintendo Online subscription, 1, is the way to go, and 2, I just don't think the app's worth the $20 a year you'd be spending for it right now. I don't feel like it's worth it for now. It might be in the future, but as of right now, you're not getting your bang for your buck, and I don't see many benefits to having the system that they have in place. So we're gonna grab a sword here, and oh look, more donkeys. Mine. No, don't bring them down. Damn. We're gonna have to... Sorry, buddy. You, though. So we got another donkey, so if someone wants to, name this little guy. Gotta be very, very careful. Okay. We had to be very, very careful there. So, if anyone wants to name the 2 donkeys we now have remaining, drop it down below. I wasn't expecting to get another one so soon. There we go. We got Dakota. We need names for 2 more. So, we're gonna go ahead and grab this netherite sword. And how you terraform a world edit is interesting. There's lots of commands. I don't have them all memorized, but I have the basics memorized. You're going to want to do brush, spear. We're going to do, no, brush, spear to set something. It's going to be brush, smooth. And you're going to go / gmask, sand. And now it will only hit the sand instead of anything else. And you can make the smoothing up to 5. So 5 will give it the maximum amount of smoothness that it can get. And you can go around and do stuff like this to kind of smooth out the edges of the sand. We can probably do gravel in the future too. But yeah, just go ahead and, you know, we'll do something like this to smooth it out. Because we're never going to see underneath here. But with me, I don't feel like a build's complete unless you know, smooth out what you didn't fix. Grab a couple blocks up there, but that's fine. That's going to do that sometimes. There's nothing we can really do about that. Alright, something like this. And you want it to look natural, but you don't want it to, you know, not look like you're actually using stuff. I think this would be fine for now. We'll probably come back, fill this all in and everything. So we're just going to go around the edges here too. Kind of smooth some of this out. Because we're going to be turning all this sand into grass anyways. But I want to make sure all the edges are smooth. And now that we got that, yeah, I think the 1 block looks better than the 2. Alright. Gmask. And you just type in Gmask again when you want to disable it. And then you can go back to doing stuff like this. Replace air with sand. And you can do that a whole bunch. Falling sand is the best way to fill in, like, big holes like this without having to thread about it too much. You just do this a whole bunch and then you can change it to your block of choice. Unless you do what I do and you make it too high. But yeah, so I feel like just the concept of what Nintendo's doing is a good idea. I like the idea. I just don't think they're executing it properly as of now. That might change in the future. I'm not saying it's not going to probably change in the future. They probably know what they're doing. But with it being Nintendo, you never know. And that's what I'm worried about, is that this is going to be another half-baked attempt for them to just make some money and not really think anything of it. Because the Nintendo, their online service is garbage. And the simple fact that you have to have a Nintendo online subscription is just wild to me. I don't know why they thought that would be a good idea to do something like that. It doesn't make sense. If you want your app to reach audiences, you're going to want it to, you know, be as accessible as humanly possible. And I don't feel like they're making this accessible to everyone, because not everyone wants an online service. No, not everyone wants to pay for Nintendo Online every year because they don't find use. Like, I don't pay for it. I'm under a friend's account because, you know, she pays for it. And she gets use out of it. I don't get use out of online because I don't play online games like that on Nintendo anyways. So, I don't know. I like the concept. I like the idea. I think it needs to be fleshed out. I think it's too soon for us to be judging them too harshly. Like, I've seen some videos as of late online really criticizing the service. And I'm thinking, guys, it's still new. Give them the time they need to flesh it out a little bit. And let's see where it goes from there. Because I doubt that they're going to keep it as it is. But you never know. And like I said, it's still too early to tell with them. It's a brand new service. So I don't understand. I know these YouTubers are just jumping on this clout, you know, train to kind of get views and with drama. And I don't particularly like that because I like the idea. We've been asking for this for years now. Like, this is something we've been telling Nintendo, we want this. This is something we want. Please, you know, do this. And they're starting to listen to fans, and I like that. I just don't like the execution so far. I don't think you should need an online subscription. If they gotta make money, do what Spotify does. Throw ads in it. Put your music on Spotify, too. Put it on Apple Music. It's just, it makes more sense that way to put it on what other people have. Because I don't want to, you know, if I want to listen to a Zelda soundtrack, I don't want to have to swap apps. I just want it to be right there. And then if I want to listen to, you know, some of my other music, it's all right there. But that's me personally. That's just how I want things. Oh, we hit G-Max sand. See, that's what happens when you don't turn the G-mask off. Is it does that. See, we can go from there to there. Set sand. Could go back to the G-mask. Now we can terraform some more. Like I said, with the G-mask. Oh no. I forgot to turn the G-mask back on. Ha! Alright, I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. That's something you gotta watch out for when you're using World Edit, is stuff like that can happen. It's probably not exactly how it was, but it looks about what it was, so I'm not going to complain. Oh, you gotta make sure that you have your G-masks on when you do terraforming stuff so it doesn't ruin stuff. New mistake number 1. But yeah, so, as I was saying, I think it's too early to tell what Nintendo's going to do with this online stuff. I think people need to cut them a little bit of slack. And just kind of fish out and see where it goes. I don't have a lot of faith that they will do the correct thing and do what they need to do to actually have a good product out. I will give them the benefit of the doubt. Just because at this point, we don't know where this music app's going to go. And I want it to succeed because I've been saying this forever. That Nintendo, if they don't want us fans uploading their soundtracks online, they need to provide us with a way to listen to it through their official means. And this is what they've come up with. And we have to, at the very least, respect the fact that they have something out there now for us to use. It may not be very good, but they have something, and that's better than what it was before when they were just DMCAing music for copyright stuff without giving us an alternative to listen to their music. So, we'll give them a chance. I will definitely be keeping up with news on this because I'm quite interested to see the angle they're going to take it on. I really hope it just doesn't become like Spotify or like an Apple product where they're going to overcharge it and it's going to be a subpar, you know, service and they're just not going to do anything else with it in the future. I really, really, really hope it doesn't come out to be like that. Because I think they have a pretty good idea right now. This is a great, great idea for it. So we're going to turn the G-mask off. Set sand. Set sand one more time. Probably gotta set some sand here too. You don't have to do stuff like this. I typically do just because I think it looks nicer in the long run. I don't like leaving stuff half-baked like this. Some other people may not bother with something like this because at the end of the day, who's gonna see this? But if we want to build something under the dock at some point, I do feel like this will help in the long run. Alright, so we're going to set the G mask back. Kind of fix this up just a tad bit. Fix this up too. And fix this up. See, we've hit water, so for some reason the G mask doesn't like doing stuff in water. I don't know why. World Edit should probably fix that in the future because it's annoying. But like updating water blocks is also like water in Minecraft has always been annoying anyways, so I understand if it's not a priority for them. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Looks a lot better actually. Okay, cool. So we can fix this water. So now what you can do to fix water? Let's see. Come over here. If you go in, you type /fix water and you do the block amount. Let's do 50 blocks. And boom, it'll fill in. Oh man, I love watching Minecraft water fill itself in. So satisfying. So we're gonna do it again. Let's go 75 blocks this time. Ooh wee, that's a lot of water. Almost, we got this last section. Man, imagine how long that would have taken by hand. Oh, I love this. Look at it go. Oh, look, ducks! Cool. Natural duck spawns. Pretty neat. I know that they spawn naturally. Cool. So that's fixed. This is not fixed, though. There we go. We'll probably lower that a little bit more, but I don't think it really matters in the long run. Oh, this kelp popped up. Oh no. Forgot how to delete entities, so I have to keep a log because there's a command to get rid of entities like this. That's why my game's buckling. I could feel it slowing down a bit. I was wondering what was up with that. We'll probably fill this in to expand the island over here a little bit. I don't know. We'll figure this out. This looks fine the way it is for now, though. We'll probably. Let's see. Can we fix this sand? Make it all gravel. Because it does look a little bit out of place. We'll go this far. Pause 2. Replace sand with gravel. Yeah, no, that fits it in a little bit better. Okay, cool. So now with that being all said, I'm gonna go back to the G Do we need the G mask? No, we need to fill this in. So we're gonna go from here over to here. Replace air with sand. We'll have to fix this up in the future too. Okay, so we're going to click here and click here. Place air with sand. Do it one more time. We're gonna set back the G mask to sand so we can flatten this a little bit. We'll obviously be fixing holes and stuff later, but yeah, there we go. Oh, we gotta fill that hole in too. And this one. Okay, so one. One more time. Couple more times. Definitely gotta have to fix this beach too. Do something like this. There you go. We can grab a bucket of water to fix it. Oh, what's this? Oh, sink. Watering can. Okay. More mod stuff that I don't know. Still don't know what most of this mod stuff does. Oops, I did double slash. It's a single slash. Probably do something like that. Yeah, something like that. Some sand got stuck on the kelp. Okay, there we go. Take a look back because we can shrink it down further if we need it. Yeah. Yeah, no, I like that. We're gonna have to bring this up to this size though, but yeah, no, that looks good. Definitely got to bring this up though, so we're gonna come over here. We chose what? It was 66. Yeah. I'm gonna come over here. Replace air with sand. One more time. Yeah, no, we're gonna go back to the G mask. Kind of flatten some of this, make it look a little bit neater. Well, about as neat as you can get. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I wanted it to, at least some of it to be on the correct leveling. Obviously, we'll be fixing this up more to what we want, but we can go ahead and fill some of these holes in. One here. That's a... Oh, man, that's a... Wow! That was a deep one. turn the G mask back off for a second. Just want to fix this up. There we go. The G mask wasn't disabled. Meh, meh. Oop, I killed the duck. I'm so sorry, duck. Probably don't need the G mask for this. Yeah, do something like this. Something like this. Almost. That's almost what I want. If we go a little bit further. Yeah, almost. So what we can do is now, because I want this to be somewhat in line. I don't mind the island bending, but that's a little bit too much. So we're going to fill this in a whole bunch. And like I said, you don't have to do it this way. This is just the way I do it. I'm sure there's probably a better way to do it. So if any of you guys know World Edit and you know how to do this a lot more efficiently, let me know some commands down below. I have a pretty general idea of how to do this because I've used this mod for a lot of years now. But that doesn't mean I know everything about it. I'm sure there's commands that even I don't know. Take a step back and see. Obviously, there's going to be ups and downs, and we'll probably put the house a little bit higher. But yeah, no, that actually doesn't look bad. Cool. Okay, cool. So, now what you can do is you could do / brush, sphere. We're going to do grass block. Make sure you hit grass block. You used to be able to just do grass and it would do the same thing, but now it has to be the grass / block for it to place. Otherwise, you'll get grass and it'll mess everything up. And we'll do that 5. G mask sand. And now what you can do anytime you see sand, it'll turn it into grass. Oh, and you can do this with any block. You can also just select one area, select another area, replace. But this is not bad. It's not quick by any means, but it's not bad. And we can see, like, right here, needs a little bit of touching up. And I'll only paint over the sand. So like sandstone, it won't touch. So you can see what's sand, what's sandstone. Yeah, we got to fill that hole in. We missed this one too. But yeah, no, so this is how you usually paint. Again, you could very easily just select one area and select another. But that's one I find the brush being a little bit easier because then you don't have to fiddle around a whole bunch of time it would take for you to select one area, select the second area, and then click on it, type in the command. You can just do this. It takes roughly about the same amount of time. And you can do the brushes smaller, you can do the radius bigger, smaller, whatever you need, you can do. Oh, if we got more flowers we gotta deal with. Almost there. Couple more blocks. Oh, that looked like a pterodactyl head for a minute. Ha! Alright, cool. So now we're gonna take a step back. Yeah, no, already that looks a lot better than what it was. That looks a ton better than what it was. So now what we're probably going to do to flatten this completely. What time are we at in recording? About 48 minutes. Okay, so this will be the last thing, then we'll wrap it up really quick. Turn off the G mask. Pause 1. I wish you could control your speed and creative like you can with spectator. I really, really wish, but no. And pause. Grass block with air. Dirt with air as well. Okay, so we're gonna have some sand and clean up, but that's fine. Take a step back now. Yeah, no, see that is what I was going for. Now we have all this space for some stuff we can put down. All right, though, we're gonna call that an episode, though. Time set day. We're gonna call that an episode. If you liked the video, give a like. If you have any ideas, we have donkeys down there that we need, names for. If you want a pet duck in the world, we can name ducks too. We are super, super close to 500 subs, and that's my goal for the end of the year. So if you like the content I make, please subscribe. If you think someone you know would like, have them take a look and see if they would subscribe. It would mean a lot. I want to hit my goal of 500. We got 2 months left to do it. I know we can do it as a community. I appreciate all of you for the support and the love for the series. I'm having a lot of fun making this, and it's only going to get better as time goes on. Anyways, I've been UmbreonMoonlight. I'm signing out for now. I hope you all have a good day, and I will see you in the next episode so we can continue terraforming. Have a good day, everyone.